Hey guys, I'm going to do a review part 1 of Dekmar trades. So I was going to hold off on doing this because I only joined a couple of days ago, but I wanted people in the Facebook group and subscribers from my YouTube channel to actually see this in real time, because it looks like they're actually going to stop people signing up on October 23rd, which is 5 days from now. So if you're watching this within the first few days of posting it and you're interested, you might want to go to the description below. I'll leave a link where you can join the free trial for 7 days to check out this live streaming small account challenge that Sean Dekmar is doing. So even though this is not going to be a super thorough review, I've been in a couple of days and I want to make sure that you guys get a chance to join. So check out the description, I'll put a link there. That if you're watching this in time, you'll be able to get the free trial to join the small account challenge, which is proving very interesting. I'll talk about that in a little bit. And so Sean Dekmar. So I've come across Sean Dekmar over the years. This is the first time I've joined his trading room. It's evolved a little bit from what I can see. He started Dekmar Trades in 2015, and I think he's been trading about a decade now. So pretty experienced guy. Seems to be quite the personality. Quite a likable guy, seems to know his stuff. Really pretty good at teaching from what I've seen in his videos and things. So like I said, I joined mainly because I want to see the small account challenge. He's claiming to, well, I guess it's the goal is to take $10,000 and turn it into $50,000 in 90 days. That's what he's saying in his small account challenge. And I've seen enough of these over the years where they set this goal and then what really happens is they go up a little, down a little, down a little more, up, blow half the account and then say it's a bad market and then reset. And so I'm always skeptical. I thought I'd join this one to see if it's any different. And it's definitely a little different from what I'm seeing so far, and I'll go into the details in a few minutes on that. Wanted to give you a quick overview of Sean though. This is him right here. So he used to be a Marine, switched to trading about a decade ago. He owns and runs Dekmar Trades. He's typically a penny stock trader, but for the small account challenge he's actually doing options trades. So he's looking to take his $10,000 starting capital and turn it into 25 using options trading for that extra leverage. And again, I'm going to tell you and show you exactly how he's doing that at the moment and what I think of that. But the idea then is to go back to trading penny stocks with the larger amount of capital. So once you can day trade over 25,000, start trading penny stocks, which I think is his forte, but he seems to be pretty good at most styles of trading. And so, like I said, I joined Tradecaster, which is this platform here, and I was a little confused to start with because when you go to tradecaster.com, it basically just comes up not really much about Dekmar Trades. It looks like you're joining Tradecaster itself, and it turns out it's really the company he founded to host his live streams on. So there are some other people in there, I think, but like generally people are joining him, you know, for his stuff on Tradecaster. It looks like maybe the business model going forward is they'll host a lot of other traders, but at this point it looks like it's mainly Dekmar and a couple of his associates that are running the live streams. And that's one of the first things I want to point out with Dekmar Trades is this is not your typical alert service. It looks like you pretty much have to be on the live streams if you want to take these trades, which is fine for people like me sitting at my computer all day, headphones on. I can take these trades because I can have the live stream running in the background. So when he enters a trade, I can get in. From what I can see, they don't really send out anything like text alerts, or there's no push notifications or anything like that. The other thing you do get is an email every morning, which gives you kind of the outline of the plan. So you do get that. Which is good. It's pretty helpful. It outlines the plan pretty carefully. So I do like that. But if you're expecting to get like texted alerts or Discord alerts or whatever, it's not what this thing's about. It's all about live streaming, and that really helps when you're doing day trades, right? Like it helps, you know, to hear the person who's looking for the trades, like their thought process and everything. So it's a live streaming platform primarily. So you come onto the page here, you're signed in, you've got your 7-day free trial. And you look through this, you got your Twitter feed, your stock Twits feed and everything, which is all great and well. But the real meat of this service is obviously in the live stream part. So this is the Dekmar Trades live stream. You can see he has almost 2,000 subscribers here. Looks like he's highly rated. And at the moment he's running this small account challenge. So here's the thing you go to watch. These videos are stored so you can watch them again. But they run 9 AM to 12 Eastern and then 2:30 to 4 Eastern. In between though, he does seem to do some video lessons, like live video lessons, which is cool. I'll show you a little bit in a minute. And then on the right you have the chat room where you can talk to other people. It's pretty busy, it's active, it's really good. And then in here you have the alerts. These don't go out of the platform from what I can see though, they just stay on the platform. So there's really you have to be on the platform. And so here are some profits people are putting in, not super relevant. But yeah. So what I did this morning to check out the small account challenge is I came on and I listened to this and I watched this screen for a while. I took some screenshots to show you guys some of the information. So if we go over to my PowerPoint here, let's see. So yeah, so this is what's up when he's not actually talking. Let's go to this one. So go here. So you get a little picture of him, which is always good to see where he was talking. And then he goes through his slides and everything. Now the cool thing is, and I've never really seen this done before, is that he actually shows his order box and things. So he has a running profit and loss down the bottom right here, where you can see his position at all times. So you can see him place the order and the order in his brokerage. And for me, that transparency is really good. Usually with these small account challenges, the people aren't as transparent as this, so I'm pretty impressed with that aspect of it. In fact, I don't think I've ever seen it this transparent before. So hopefully this is going to be a profitable small account challenge. Anyway, so he talks and he shows you different market things, talks about where he thinks the market's going and all this stuff. And today he was talking about SPY a lot, and he basically gave a little lesson about averaging into SPY. And for the small account challenge that he's running at the moment, what struck me as interesting is he's actually averaging into SPY calls for his first trade. But it's not the usual small account challenge where people would be scalping in and out with their 10 grand or 2 grand of the 10 grand and taking small positions. He's actually looks like he's scaling in with most of that 10,000 into SPY calls, which is really quite a different way to do things. And he's doing this as a swing trade, so he's looking to hold these for 6 weeks or up to 6 weeks. If it takes that long. He's absolutely adamant that the market is going to run up into the midterms with the different catalysts, like this is earnings season, Tesla's got earnings tomorrow, all sorts of things. He's basically super bullish. He's utterly convinced that the market has sold off. You can see here on the slides. Oops, go out a little bit. He's super bullish. He thinks we're going to end up doing something like this again into the end of the year. I don't know if he's right or not. Today was interesting. I think it'll be interesting to see how it plays out. So he started to scale into SPY calls for December 16th. And it's something that it'll be interesting to see if it works out, because really it feels like it's almost a binary win or loss at this point, because he went in with 2,500 and then SPY kept dipping today, so he went in with another 2,500. So he's about half of his small account into calls. And, he is adamant that this is, a bullish thesis. So I thought I'd show you really quick what he's been talking about. If you go to the link in the description, you can go and log in and listen to him tell you all this stuff, but I'll show you really quickly. So I guess the thing that bothers me slightly is he considers this a breakout, and maybe it is, but it's not super convincing to me yet. But he's already half of his small account is in calls at this point. So he's really gambling on a day where we don't see a big gap down or anything. He hasn't talked too much about his stop loss. I think he's looking... Well, let me put this on a smaller scale. So, he's talking about making 100% on these positions. So it feels like a very big gamble to me. We'll see if he pulls it off, though. And so he's talking about stopping out around here somewhere. But he added it all in here. So, yeah, so this is definitely a swing trading small challenge, which is unusual. Especially the way he's doing it. So it's going to be really interesting to see how it works out. If you want to join though, with the 7-day free trial, SPY hasn't moved that much since his position. I think he might be up a bit on it now after averaging in half of his small account. So it's still very much in play, but I definitely recommend watching his videos though, watching the live streams, listening to his commentary. He's very good at explaining everything, which is good. He has a big education section as well, so He has all these videos like shorting boot camps, level 2 boot camps, all this stuff as well to check out, which you get access to on the 7-day free trial as well. So you can check all this stuff out. So the platform's pretty easy to use. There's the videos, there's the live stream, and the morning watch list, which is pretty cool. And so hopefully this is helpful. I recommend, if you have time during the day in the morning, especially, to listen to his analysis and things. I think there's something in there for everybody. Whether he's going to turn this $10,000 account into 50,000 is still to be seen, but he's definitely taking a novel approach. I guess that my feeling is he's risking quite a bit, half of a small account, very quickly out the gates, very confidently in a market that most people are extremely intimidated by. So it'll be really interesting to see what works out for him. Anyway, I'll keep you guys updated. I'm going to stay in the service for a while, and I'll keep making more videos, especially as the small account challenge goes on, because I think this will really show, because he's been so transparent with it. It's going to be pretty clear if he can back it up with actual results, and see how it actually goes. So, alright guys, hopefully that's helpful, and I'll talk to you soon.